Howdy guys. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. In today's video I'll be sharing some of my unpopular K-pop opinions. Well, they might end up being just K-pop opinions as I'm not sure how unpopular they are. But I'll let you guys decide that. So without further ado, let's get started. Big 4 privilege exists. Get over it. I am sick and tired of Big 3 or Big 4 group stands constantly coming up with whatever excuse picked him that their group it's actually a rags to riches story when they're obviously not. The big companies' names carry privileges with them. They draw in attention for the group and give them a head start at getting their name out there. This is a privilege that smaller company groups don't have. Not to mention bigger companies have more money and therefore more resources to deliver the groups with better songs and better funded music videos, albums, and concept art. The list of benefits goes on and on. Of course, I'm not trying to negate the hard work these idols put in to get into the groups, but I need the fans to stop acting like they haven't benefited from the company's name and the privileges they entail. Whether they like it or not, those groups are only as successful as they are because of those companies. I don't want a Jisoo solo. No, I don't get me wrong, I love Jisoo. She's my bias in Blackpink. However, I would rather just to have another acting job than a solo. I honestly think that she much prefers being an actor to an idol, and I love her in Blackpink, but I'm not sure she'd have the presence that is required to carry a solo. Even Lisa barely managed in my opinion. Therefore I think either Jennie or Rosé would benefit more from another solo, as I think they'd actually enjoy making more music, especially Rosé. And Jisoo was great in Snowdrop, and I'd love to see her in more acting gigs, but having a solo would just take away from the time she could spend acting. Tank could have been such a good song if not for the chorus lyrics. Okay, I definitely understand the slander Tank gets, but I actually quite like the song. Until it gets to the chorus and then I hate it. I don't even hate the melody, I just hate the lyrics. And yeah, sure, they are meant to be saying freshy, but I can't not hear it as fishy. I absolutely love the instrumental for the song, and it just makes me so sad being able to see how great of a song this could have been for NMIX. This could have actually given them a good song in their discography, but the lyrics just ruined that, which is so heartbreaking. Nicki is a great dancer but a mediocre performer. I love Nicki, I think he's incredibly talented as a dancer, however I think that's where his talents stop. In ENHYPEN as a whole I would not put him in top 3 as a performer. Yes, he can dance, but he really needs to work on his presence on stage. I think his background in learning dance has taught him to be more of a background dancer, and that's why he almost blends into the background no matter how good of a dancer he actually is. He has improved massively over the course of their existence as a group, and he is continuing to improve as I speak. However, as a K-pop dancer, for me I put how good they are as a performer in with that definition. To me he's just mediocre. To the untrained eye I would place people with more charisma above him, even if he is the better dancer. However, he will surely only improve with time and become a better performer in the future. HYBE is not this altruistic company, and Garam's scandal is further proof. For the longest time HYBE stans have been singing this company's praises. Have we learned nothing? In the past people used praise JYP as this amazing, lovely company, and look how we view it now. I think that is a perfect example of how no K-pop company is ever really that good. And I say good as in they treat idols like actual human beings. But this will mostly never be the case, because K-pop idols are products. They are not human beings to them. Even to the public we do not really see them as human beings. We see them as this one-dimensional personality that the company pushes, and that we just accept and take as a fact. That's why when they make mistakes, it gets blown so much out of proportion, because we don't view them as human beings the same as us. We view them as products that should always be perfect. Okay, I've gone on a little rant there. Back to the topic at hand. So no, HYBE is not a good company, and most likely they do pay off people to avoid scandals, and there is even a possibility that they paid for music show wins. And I doubt that they are the very first company to do this. And as we've seen with Garam's scandal, they will do whatever they can to protect their product. They have invested time and money into her as a product, so they are gonna do whatever they have to do to make sure their investment was worth it, even if that means blaming the victim of a bullying scandal. No, it isn't exactly confirmed that Garam is a bully, but at this point it might as well be. There is literal documents that prove it. So I just don't get why people are so shocked, because no, HYBE is not this amazing, lovely company. It is the same as any other company, and the sooner people realize that the better. I'm not upset about CLC disbanding. Personally, I think CLC disbanding was the best thing that could have happened for them. Hopefully they'll be released from their contract soon, and can either join a company that will actually give them material to work with, or they can do what they want and leave the entertainment industry altogether. I think it's pretty obvious that Cube wasn't going to put that much money or effort into them once IDLE debuted, so honestly leaving Cube is probably the best thing that they could have done, and now they've disbanded, hopefully that will be easier. I will miss CLC, and it's a shame that they got stuck with such a mediocre company that gave up on them, but hopefully they can find success and happiness in the future. BTS are never gonna get a Grammy with their current English releases. I think most people with a brain have kind of understood this at this point, but no, BTS aren't going to win a Grammy with songs like Boy with Love, Butter, or Permission to Dance. I think Big Hit has gone in the wrong direction in the quest for a Grammy for BTS. They've chosen to go with the cookie cutter, sugary pop songs they think the West want, and in the process they've kind of alienated part of the fandom and pushed themselves further from their goal. Personally, I don't think BTS will ever win a Grammy, and that's not because of them, that's because the Grammys are quite obviously racist and bigoted and old-fashioned. However, I think if they really want a chance, they need to put forward something musically challenging like they used to do. Something well crafted and full of them. That way, even if they don't win, at least they will have stayed true to themselves, and showed that they don't need to pander to a Western audience to do well, because people fell in love with BTS for BTS, not because Ed Sheeran wrote a pop song for them. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the video and thank you for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments below and have a good day. Bye.